Alright, it's race time. We got Gavin in here, we got Chad on the pole. Everything was taking forever, so I didn't think you needed to sit through 8 minutes of waiting on one person. I'm gonna be grumpy, surprise, but this morning was just terrible. Hail at 6 a.m. So I got up, started working because there was severe storms on the way. 7 a.m. tornado warning. And then at noon a tornado warning. And then luckily all that passed through without issue. But we got a crazy amount of flooding around here. Luckily doesn't impact me. But yeah. And then watch some crazy weather in Iowa as
one to go. Next time by.
there was a live stream that was looking at a traffic cam that watched one truck with a tanker on it just drive straight into a tornado, and another one that was smart enough to stop before tornado still got him. It's just one of the craziest things I've ever seen. But we're here for 70 laps. You're gonna want to take care of your tires a bit.
Going green.
And, well, it's gonna be chaos, as Bristol always is, but always, like, with no caution races like this, it's gonna be more chaotic. So, I didn't qualify well, but that is fine as long as we can survive the first few laps and we don't get anyone crazy ahead of us. We're just going to ride around the bottom, let anyone that wants to burn their stuff up go high, and hope that we don't get into heavy wrecking split. 23 already looking way loose, losing it on exit and entry. So let's just get around him quickly.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Outside clear. 15.219. The car is P1. Just at the fastest lap.
Try not to go too quick. You can go up to the top and go a little quicker, although I've found with this setup so far, the bottom is much quicker for me. Yep, and we knew that dude was going to wreck. Gavin survived it.
15.053. Cast off their load.
And now the aftermath of the wrecks. Looks like it might have only been him, amazingly. Only on lap 7. Somehow we're catching these people. Gavin is flying, so go ahead. I think he's going too quick. And this guy's going way too quick. Settle back in. Oh, this guy all over as well. And Class D. Give ourselves a little bit of room. If this guy pressures me, let's just get him past us. We got a big ass gap behind us. No need to have him up our ass and wrecking us. Alright. Hopefully Chad goes and wins it from the pole. But now we got all these people rejoining and coming out of the pits and getting going from wrecks. Just gotta watch out for it. But settle in here. Get to halfway. If we can make it to halfway, hopefully we've got enough tire to be quick compared to everyone else. And we'll find out for sure which way is the best, because Gavin's pushing it pretty hard, it seemed. And we're pretty much about the same on speed and driving style, so. Although it looks like he's backed off a little bit. 17's gotten around him. They've both gotten around the 20.
15.27.
We got people catching us. Brake bias is all the way back to 60. Not that I'm using much brake.
Low car up high. 15.238. Go high. Low car
Yep,
up high.
that was bad.
Go low.
I think we're okay.
Got wheel damage.
Yeah, we got wheel
Got
damage.
damage on the front end.
That is not going to help us. Turning up out of the corner, never good.
16.85.
I mean, we're lucky, but a ton of people at the front got damaged, so someone wiped out pretty much the whole front of the field. I think we're okay, though. It might hurt us later, depending on if this thing's towed out or causing more heat and wear, but fairly lucky for what we got.
Hold your line. 15.32. You're in fifth. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Clear. 15.4.
But I much rather would have had a clean car, but it could have been even worse. And the only car that didn't have damage around us just got spun by the 11 that was fighting us. 3 cars probably clean, so we'll just let him by when he gets here. Maybe we can get a top 5. That will be a huge win.
Slow car down low. Slow car down low. 15.308.
But just ride, especially now that we got that right front damage. This thing is not
15.34.
going to, yeah, I can already feel it's not turning well. So, nothing we can do about that now. I mean, we could go do a reset, but better off just riding around here and blowing this right front off. Just know that we are not capable of fighting anyone around us, because if we push it at all, the right front is going to overheat even worse. Let's get this guy around us. Especially with him blinking, we don't need to get wrecked.
Keep high. 15.794. Clear.
And then we got 3 people behind us that are probably not damaged.
752.
But again, there's nothing I can do at this point. We've just got to accept that we have lost the ability to turn. And there's still a long ways left in this race, so
15.54.
these people could all burn off their tires and be okay, but probably not. This thing's just not turning anymore.
15.626.
We're having to slow down so much in the center of the corner. He went high last time, so I was going to give him the top, but let's just get him past us. Never mind, I guess he's just going high in this corner. Let's get him past us, though. Got a whole lot of faster cars coming.
15.668. Still there at bottom. Clear.
Gavin's back out with the new car.
Car inside. 16.069. Still inside. Clear. Car inside. Still there. 16.233.
Alright.
Clear.
Just gotta hope the tires hold on. That wheel damage really concerns me with the right front, because that's where we're limited,
15.758.
is losing that right front grip and then being slow.
Inside.
Even slower than we are right now.
15.835.
But I don't know what the hell's going on up here. Is it 17 off pace? He was way up ahead of us. He's already burnt off his right front. So we might be okay. He was the one that passed Gavin. And now he's fucking running into us because he's so shit. It's a straightaway, man. It's not that hard to go straight.
Outside, clear.
Now the 15 is slow as shit.
16.058. Car outside.
Go ahead and repass him.
15.672.
Just keep running to the speed and hope it doesn't fall apart on me because we're still in 7th right now. And I think some of these guys are going to burn their stuff up.
15.53.
If the 17's already burnt his stuff up, then some of these guys pushing now are probably going to. Now the 12's starting to push. Even the high side. Make him work it even harder and then hopefully get it back later.
Outside is clear. Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside, 15.872. Go low.
Hopefully don't get wrecked.
Go low. There was a car on the high side. Outside is clear. .909.
And they're dying up ahead.
Low car up high. Go low. Go low. Go high. Go high. Inside.
Alright. Well, that time we didn't hit the wall at least.
.288.
And Gavin didn't get wrecked in that one, so it's a positive. Still a long ways to go in this. 15. No, 25. Learn to do math. So we're back in 6th. 13 looks to have burnt his stuff up.
15.549.
This one has been bad, but a whole lot of Class D drivers in here. Not that that makes a big difference, but we don't normally see this many Ds when we're doing our normal times later on in the afternoon.
03. Slow car down low.
I mean, there's not very many Class A drivers in here. Normally the whole field is Class A in the splits we run. Who the fuck knows where this guy's gonna end up. 11 car behind is on a new car, so we don't have to worry about him. That puts us in the top 5. Survive the next 19. I have a lot of options for the 11 car's wrecking himself back there, trying to go as fast as he can in 21st spot.
15.6.
And have a lot of options for screenshots, but some of these people just haven't learned how to be patient.
Outside.
They're driving into walls and
Keep low.
they're not even racing each other.
15.696. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Like, they're racing for nothing and they're just completely screwing it up still.
15.6.
We haven't even tried. We were wrecked before we could even try. So it's just been management here. But 14's blowing off his tires. Now 16's getting confused on how to make a pass on a very slow car.
Inside. Clear inside.
And now he's gonna try to hold us off and pass the 14, but
15.968.
that's fine. The 11's gonna come up here and be an idiot.
Stay low.
He's already wrecked behind us once and is on a reset, so all we got is this 14 car left ahead of us to pass, and I don't feel like getting wrecked by these guys trying to run 3 wide for a spot that they don't gain anything by battling here other than the X's. 11 in the wall again. Just be patient. Faster than all 3 of these guys, but they tripping over each other.
16.285.
Now the 11's going to try to force something up there. Alright, now we can go.
Car outside. 16.313.
The 11 wrecks again into the wall.
Clear.
And that is how you don't get wrecked fighting for something that you're gonna eventually get anyways. 7 car is blown up.
15.807.
11 is still slamming the wall. Alright, move back off away from this 11 so we can miss his eventual wreck. 14 can't keep up with us even when we're half throttling right now, so as much room as we can get from that guy. The good news is I haven't seen Chad's name, so hopefully Chad... No, Chad's not leading. Alright, we got good distance from this guy. Leaders are going to be in heavy lap traffic behind us. 14 is still behind us, so no one faster than him is caught up.
15.685.
This is a 15 that was ahead of us for a second. He really ripped off his right front, unless he got
Clear outside if you want it.
wrecked at some point after we passed him.
15.721. You've got 2 laps to go.
It's almost over though, and we're just going to safely bring it home in 4th. Very sad to see how terrible the racing was here. Go see what took out the leaders. Chad is in 3rd though.
1 more lap to go.
That's what we want to see. He's still alive. But I wasn't able to push the tires after we got that damage, or we would have been going backwards like everyone else we passed. So dead last on the lead lap, but a
Ticket
P4,
flag, ticket flag.
and what, only a 2X?
Great job. You
So,
did really well.
I guess that is good. Let's see, 85, 88. So we took care of it. Could I have went faster? Yes. Was I going to catch Shad? No, especially not after all of that. So, just needed to go as fast as we required to get to that point. But let's go take a look at all the wrecking. Blinking, 10 getting loose, prediction code into the 13. Up in the wall. This is the 23 when he lost it behind us. I don't, like, he's, what, gonna dive it in from back there? And then he's got to jam on the brakes, because I'm not gonna move it up for someone trying to dive it in from two cars back. So he loses it. And 19's glitching around. And then the 8 loses it and backs onto the track and more onto the track. More onto the track was the correct phrase there. 21 into the wall. This was the guy in 11th, and this was behind us, so this didn't even matter. The 5 gets into him, nowhere to go, into the wall. The 11, prediction code into the wall. And then just, I don't know what the hell he's doing. 16 losing it, up into the wall, and then this is the big one. That gets everybody. So all on his own from 20th place. And oh god, Gavin had nowhere to go and just loses the engine. And then we go up, but that's always the bad thing. Luckily I didn't hit it too hard, but it still knocked the front end out. 21 losing it, and then how did that even happen? 21 loses it, gathers it back up, and then turns up into the racing line and hits the 12. Then turns down from the middle lane when he was already off pace. Then the 11 wrecks the 10. 10 was in 6th place at that point. The 11 was in 7th, I guess, before he had to reset. Into the wall, and then some karma happens there instantly, and the 11 gets wrecked. 17's blown off his right front into the wall. 19 blanking all around. 23 not slowing down for the corner. .11 3 prediction coding around. 17 still hasn't figured out how to back it down. His right front's just cooked though at that point. 17 turns down off the corner to then try to hook the 6, because why would you go to the wall? 11 still just running straight into the back of people rather than lifting. The 12 Goes up into the wall. 17 what? Stopped on track practically. This is never ending, isn't it? Prediction code there with the 3. He was blinking around so bad. 7 trying to pinch and then just runs over the 17. I mean, no one has the ability to just lift off a little. Luckily we got around that one. 3 still blinking. And the 23 getting loose. And well, Gavin gets into another one just to finish it off. He continues on, but 6 up into the wall. 19 twitching around. 3 blinking. 17 still not slowing down for the corners. So just heating up that right front more and more. 3 blinking. 15, he was the guy that just really dropped off. Yeah, he's worn his right front out. 20, wall scraper. 17, still trying to go too hard out of the corner, hitting the wall. This is the car behind us for position, because he was falling off massively. And leader blinking. 23. Leader blinking. He's lucky that he got away with blinking as much as he was and not getting hooked or anything. 11 just overdriving everything and wall riding. Is this when we were stuck? Yeah, this is when I'm like, nope, we're just gonna half throttle and wait for this stupidity to get over with. Leader blinking out. Chad was in second at that point, it looked like. 15 into the wall because his right front's gone. 13 heading for the wall. And then 5 nowhere to go behind him. Blinking. Blinking. 16. Still working on trying to get around the 14, who he's not even racing for position. 20 in that early wreck. Now we're just gonna have wall scrapes the rest of the way, although that dude might have got ran over. Lap are we on? 67. Jesus. It's gonna be longer than the race. A lot of blinking though. Oh, Gavin's around an incident here. And yeah, 20 looked like he was going to turn down. I think Gavin just pulled out of that one. Well, that was something. Gained 19 I rating and 6 safety ratings, so hey, we did our job. 0 incidents for the 9 and the 4, which is Chad. Most incidents of the race award goes to the 11. We knew that was going to happen. 21. No, never mind. Sorry, 11. 17 beat you for that by a long ways. Yeah. A lot more D class and B class and a way different race than we normally get. But it's hard to organize a split like we do in some of the less popular series to get a lot of K5 people in it. So no need in trying that to get a nice clean race here. It could be fun, but this looks pretty typical of the results I've seen, where most of the field's a lap down and a lot of the back of the field wrecked out. So I will take it though. I mean, we just rode around for the whole race, but that happens when you get damage. I couldn't risk burning up that right front because once it goes away, you just start going so slow, you lose so much time. But hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.